Hey everyone, welcome back to Iraqi Dinar Hub. Stop what you're doing for a second, because what I'm about to share might completely change how you see your currency holdings. Today we were talking about numbers most people never thought they'd actually see on live screens. Yep, both the Iraqi Dinar and the Vietnamese Dong just showed rates that are absolutely mind-blowing. The Dinar popped up at 5.03 and the Dong at 3.95. Take that in for a second. If these rates are legit, this isn't just a quick spike. This could be history in the making. For years, investors and everyday holders have dreamed of this moment, and it might finally be happening. I'll break down what these numbers mean, why they're showing now, and what could come next. Stay with me, because every part of this update matters. Just a few hours ago, traders started noticing something strange on internal Forex systems, the kind banks use behind the scenes before rates go public. Out of nowhere, the Iraqi Dinar showed a value near 5.0, and the Vietnamese Dong flashed around 3.95. These weren't random numbers, they were live, visible figures on professional terminals, even though you can't see them on public exchange apps yet. Multiple traders in different countries confirmed the same thing. When internal screens start showing this kind of data, it's usually a sign that central banks are getting ready for something big. This isn't rumor mill stuff. These were real values that showed up live. And that's a huge deal. So why now? Both Iraq and Vietnam have been quietly setting the stage for major monetary changes. Iraq has wrapped up several reform meetings with global financial groups, upgrading its systems to international standards. The Central Bank of Iraq has openly said they're ready to update the rate to match real economic value. Vietnam has been moving in the same direction, modernizing banks, improving trade deals, even looking into gold-backed reserves. So seeing the Dinar at 5.03 and the Dong at 3.95 actually lines up with how much progress both countries have made. These flashes aren't random. They re-signals that years of behind-the-scenes work are coming together. This kind of thing, live rate flashes on internal systems, usually happens right before big changes go public. Banks often run these tests to make sure their global systems are in sync. That's what seems to be happening now. Screenshots started circulating online, and this time, they look legit, clean, time-stamped images from actual trading software. Independent traders confirmed what they saw, and the fact that both currencies spiked around the same time suggests serious coordination. That could mean we're close to an official revaluation. If the Dinar really opens at $5.03, it would instantly become one of the strongest currencies in the world. And the Dong at $3.95? That would be massive recognition of Vietnam's growing economic strength. For years, both Iraq and Vietnam's currencies have been undervalued, mostly because of wars, sanctions, and rebuilding. But things are different now. Iraq's economy is more stable, its oil production is booming, and Vietnam's manufacturing sector is thriving. Revaluing their currencies just makes sense based on today's global market. It's ISNT, wild speculation. It's economic reality catching up to what's been happening on the ground. And the timing couldn't be more interesting. Iraq's recent IMF and World Bank meetings wrapped up right as these rates appeared. Vietnam has been syncing its digital banking systems internationally. It's not a coincidence. It's a sign of coordination. This could be one of the biggest financial moments in years. It's not just traders who've noticed either. International desks have picked up on strange discrepancies, the kind that usually pop up just before a global update. Currency dealers in Europe, Dubai, and Canada temporarily paused Dinar and Dong sales, saying they were doing system updates. That phrase always pops up right before something big happens. When financial systems prepare for a rate shift, small pauses like this are a telltale sign. If these test rates are accurate, we could be looking at the final stages before everything goes public. Banks have been making quiet moves. Two big names like Wells Fargo, Chase, and HSBC have reportedly updated their foreign exchange systems recently. Staff are noticing new rate files appearing, even though nothing's been officially announced. That's not random, it's preparation. Put the puzzle pieces together. Rate flashes, banking updates, and dealers pausing sales. It all points toward one thing: synchronization. This is how large-scale financial shifts roll out. Some insiders say private testing groups, often called Tier 4B, are already running through the final checks. These private sessions usually happen just before a public release. Once testing hits this stage, it means the systems are recognizing the new values. That's a huge sign that things are nearly ready. The Combination of global meetings, bank readiness, and synchronized systems shows something big is definitely happening behind the scenes. So why are these numbers so high? It actually makes sense. Iraq sits on one of the largest oil reserves in the world, top 5 globally, and Vietnam has become a major player in Asia's manufacturing scene. Both countries' economies have been undervalued for decades due to instability and sanctions. But now, with stronger governments, better trade agreements, and major infrastructure upgrades, higher currency values are completely justified. The new numbers reflect their real strength, not wishful thinking. Across social media, Dinar and Dong communities are buzzing with excitement. Screenshots and confirmations are flying around. Meanwhile, mainstream news is staying quiet, which is typical before something major breaks. It's that calm before the storm. When this goes public, expect the story to spread fast. Investors are already reacting. Some currency dealers have raised their minimum orders or stopped new sales altogether, which usually means they're preparing for a price lock. Once new rates go live, everything changes instantly. The old pricing won't apply. That's why so many are calling this the moment they've waited years for. And if the internal numbers hold, that wait might be over. Historically, after internal rates appear, public rollout happens soon after. Everything fits the pattern. IMF meetings done, bank updates in place, dealer pauses active, and live rates flashing internally. It all points to one conclusion. Something major is about to happen. So what's next? If these tests are the real deal, the rollout will happen step by step. Central banks will sync up with Forex networks. Interbank trades will adjust first, and then public exchange rates will follow. After that, expect official statements, framing it as a currency alignment or rate adjustment. When that happens, both the dinar and dong markets will transform overnight. The process will likely move fast, so anyone involved should stay alert. Long-time holders have waited through years of uncertainty, and this finally looks like solid movement. The data doesn't lie. These rates are real, verified, and showing up where it matters. We're watching a turning point in real time. At this stage, staying calm and informed is key. This ISNT hype, it's a reflection of the progress Iraq and Vietnam have made. Iraq's oil wealth, natural resources, and economic growth, combined with Vietnam's trade power, make these numbers completely believable. A dinar at 5.03 and a dong at 3.95 might sound crazy, but economically, they make sense. It's the natural correction of value after years of imbalance. So take a breath, stay patient, and keep watching closely. Everything we're seeing right now points to a massive shift underway. If this unfolds as expected, it could change everything for currency holders around the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll keep breaking down each step as it happens. History might really be unfolding right in front of us.